Well, hey there guys, how's it going? I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I will be doing the mixed person tag because I myself am a person of multiple cultures, so I thought it would be appropriate for me to do, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, before we start this video, how you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. In the comments below, if you feel like it, let me know how your day went, how your evening's going, how your night is, wherever you are in the world, just let me know. I love reading it and I will respond, so please do that. The first question in this tag is, what is your mix? I am half Filipino, half Mexican, and I was born in the United States of America, so I'm Filipino, Mexican, American. What race / ethnicity have you been mistaken for? A lot. It depends where geographically I am in the world, but if I'm here in the Philippines, I am half Filipino with some type of white European, or I get just complete foreigner, which is fine. When I'm back home in Southern California, I'm full Mexican, Japanese, and Mexican, Asian with some type of white. I get all these random ones, and yeah, it's fine. I don't mind it. Like, just ask me what I am and I'll tell you. Was coming from different backgrounds challenging growing up? Not really, because when you're a mixed child, that's what you grow up with. That's what you grow up knowing and just learning. So for me, it wasn't weird that I ate rice every day, and I ate it with a bunch of Mexican food, and I had a lot of Filipino food, and I had to follow Filipino customs but also Mexican customs. For me, it just meshed really well growing up. Which background do you embrace the most? I embrace my American side probably the most because I grew up in the US, and because of there's being so many different cultures in there, it's hard to just be like, oh, I'm only going to hang out with Mexicans. Oh, I'm going to only talk to Filipinos. But we all speak English, and if you want to become more of like integrated in the US, you just speak English and you hang out with your American friends and talk about American pop culture and do all that stuff. So that's how my life was growing up, and I would say, yeah, I embrace more of my American side. Now that I'm older, I probably embrace everything because I love everything about me, and it is amazing. So yes. Have you been teased for being different? Yes, I have. Growing up, kids are mean. People are mean. Of course I got teased. A lot of people growing up told me I looked more Mexican, and they tell me I looked Asian enough, and they told me that I'm trying too hard to be Asian when I'm not, even though I am. And it was really confusing for me at that time because I was just trying to figure out like if I was Asian enough, but I knew there's no such thing as Asian enough because no matter what I do, I'm gonna be 50% Asian and 50% Mexican, so there's nothing I can do, and I just had to learn to just deal with it, but also realize that those people are just pieces of shit. Have you ever been ashamed of being mixed race? Of course. I mean, for me personally, I don't know if everybody goes through a stage where just like, I wish just one ethnicity. When I was like in high school and middle school, that's what I wished. I just wished I was just Filipino. For some reason, that's all I wished, because I know why, because people thought I was just Mexican, and I really wanted to prove to people that I was Filipino, so I tried to surround myself only with Filipinos, and that didn't work out because then I just looked more Mexican. I really just wanted to be Filipino because I wanted to be seen as Asian because nobody saw me as that, and that's all I wanted people to see me as. Do you feel like being mixed has its benefits? Of course it does. It has a lot of benefits because you come from two different cultures that you get to experience on a daily basis, and it is something that not a lot of people get to do, because I know when to be like act a certain way around certain family members. Like when I'm around my Filipino side, I do different customs, and when I'm around my Mexican side, I do different customs. But when I'm at home with both my parents, my dad's Filipino, my mom's Mexican, when we go to each side of the family, they have to adapt to whatever side they're on, and they know that growing up as a kid, it was going to be a little bit of a struggle, but for me, it was fine. It was easy. It was beautiful. What makes being mixed race a beautiful thing? You get two types of foods. You get two types of different cultures. Any advice to someone who is struggling with their multiracial identity? For me personally, I understood what it meant to be Mexican because I would go to Mexico a lot growing up, but moving here to the Philippines has made me more aware of my Filipino side and honestly how Mexican I am. You learn new things about yourself, and I just say keep learning about your history, because that is the one thing that will keep you going, because the more you learn about yourself, the more you'll love yourself. Please leave any comments and feedback down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.